Hello, welcome to this video for the Ultimate Swing Trader. In this video I wanted to, of course, continue to show you some examples of just how effective the Ultimate Swing Trader is, trading a variety of different markets. Obviously we focus quite a bit on Forex, but we're showing you how effective this can be even in your stock and futures trading. But what I really wanted to kind of emphasize today was the fact that we've got our official release party, our release webinar coming up. It's actually coming up on Monday, June 29th. And the spots are filling extremely fast, so I'm getting a little concerned. If you haven't yet registered, you're really going to want to go ahead and do that. And during this quick video, I'll make sure I remind you how you can go ahead and do that. We have a limited amount of spots in each one. One of the sessions already has over 1,000 people registered, and that is the capacity of the room. So it's very important to go ahead and register at this time so you can be the first to really get in on this next official release of the Ultimate Swing Trader. And why do you want to be here? Well, I don't know exactly what your story is with your trading, but we've talked to literally thousands of people, and I'm going to call it tens of thousands of people over the years, and virtually everybody is struggling to some form or another with their trading. Usually when we ask a survey question with traders, how many people are consistently profitable, the average number on that is 8%, and then 92% are saying no, they're not at that level as of yet. Well, what you've kind of been watching over the last several days and weeks with the Ultimate Swing Trader is really a tool that can get you into that 8% group, but without really having to sacrifice your time and your lifestyle, your family, your work, your other commitments, and that's kind of what makes it so special. Obviously, you can day trade the markets, and day trading can be wonderful. I personally do some day trading, but I do not day trade in just a few minutes per day. Okay, when I day trade, it's really giving up chunks of time, and that might be just an hour, it might just be 30 minutes, but a lot of times it can be 1 or 2, sometimes even 3 hours. For most people, for a lot of people, that's just not going to be realistic. So with the Ultimate Swing Trader, when I come in and take a look, for instance, at this Euro trade, Euro US dollar, and I see I've got an exact entry point here to go long. I have my target right here, 14055, another target here, and a final target here. I know what to do. I can place my trade. I know exactly why this was a setup. It's not just random. There's an exact reason. There's a reason why these don't set up all that often, meaning we don't see several of these setups per day. And there's a reason I can come in, take a look at this, place my trade, go long, place my exit in advance, and actually literally, in many cases, in all cases, go to sleep when I'm supposed to go to sleep and not worry about having to wake up at 12 at night, 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning, not have to worry about, panicking what's happening. I just let the market do what it needs to do, and you can see in this case we got up to our target. The only thing I need to do is when I wake up in the morning is just make sure, like let's say it's right here, that I say, okay, great, I made it to this level. My stop originally was down here, which is again on the chart. I just need to raise my stop up to the break-even level if I'm now going for the second target, which is right up in here. Now, in the meantime, you saw a new trade setup form, but that's what makes this nice and simple. I don't worry about new setups that form because I finish out what I'm in. So again, this method isn't trying to confuse. It's not like a lot of things where you start getting different signals while you're currently in a trade, and it gets very frustrating. We stay very structured, very calm, and it really makes a big difference for people just kind of knowing that here at the end of the day, there's nothing that I need to do. So tonight, now this is over the weekend here, the market's not open currently, I'm not going to do anything other than I already raised my stop to break even, and I'm targeting this level for my second target. I've already pulled out the 85 pips. If I can get up here, I'm going to be closing on 170 pips. And actually, I should scroll back. It's actually the little higher target here. Actually, to touch lower, 14138 instead of 14142. Remember, I'm on this original setup. And that's all I need to do. And that's just very straightforward, and that's the way that this method trades. And it doesn't matter if I'm looking at, in this case, Euro US dollar. I can be looking at US yen. I'm showing you some time intervals here, but we work very effectively on tick time frames. Not every charting platform has ticks, so if yours doesn't, you'll use time. If yours does, you may really want to lean towards tick time frames. But like here was a short trade on the US yen from Friday that we went short on from 95.74. And we're looking to get to the target right here. And we came very close late in the day Friday, as you can see. We kind of came right down. Sorry, that's the new setup, right into that target level. And I'm in really good shape at this point. So at this point, I'm just a handful of pips away from the target. Again, very structured. I didn't have to sit here and try to day trade for 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And look at that. I mean, 5 hours in what usually is kind of considered a prime time for Forex would have been a disaster or incredibly time consuming and boring if I was trying to be a day trader in this market. So definitely let me go ahead and show you how you sign up for the webinar. So it's super easy. Perhaps the easiest way to do it is just to go to our ultimateswingtrader.com, and right now that's showing you the blog, and the blog has on it a big button that will basically show you how to register and where to go. So I just kind of slid in the blog right here. So you see this big button right here, click here to register. Nice and easy. You can go ahead and click that, and that'll give you your options. We actually have 2 times available. Plus, if you go to the blog, you actually have a chance to win the Ultimate Swing Trader for free. So I really highly recommend go to the blog, go ahead and get your contest entry in, and we're going to actually pick the winner during the live webinar. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. So you have an opportunity to get it at no charge and be a real big winner on that day. So all you got to do is go to the blog. If you want to go directly to registration links and you want to do the first, which is going to be at noon New York time on Monday, June 29th, you've got your link here. It's just release-party.html, release-party.html. Keep it all lowercase when you type that in if you do, okay? And then if you want to do the evening, which is going to be at 6 o'clock p.m. New York time, then it's just evening-release-party.html. But you can get all those links directly from the real simple one, which is just the blog. So that's what I kind of recommend you do. So again, the keys here, and I'll show you here right after we kind of finish up with this. I'll even show you a couple quick examples on some stock and futures. In the blog as well, you're going to find a video on the futures markets that was pretty incredible, what the trades we saw just this week, not like hand-picked from weeks or months ago. We had some amazing trades going down this week, and the same thing in stock. We've had some really great success in stock, and we did even a webinar this week on trading options with those stocks, and we were seeing in some cases returns of 50 to 150% on the options premium. So really exciting. Doesn't mean if you need to get into those markets. If you're a Forex guy or gal first, that's great, and that's what you can focus on. But it's really nice to know that you have such an exacting strategy available to you in other markets. And again, think about some of the other things you've traded, maybe some of the other methodologies you bought that sometimes are very expensive. And they don't show anything like this on the chart. They don't show anything exact. They kind of expect you to interpret the charts and almost in a way make your best guess on what you should do. And that's not what the Ultimate Swing Trader is about. So let's take a quick peek at perhaps a couple stock charts and then a futures chart. And you can see here's a chart of Apple Computer. And the cool thing about Apple is we just came off a trade which went over $16 in our favor on the long side, and set up a new trade, and that was this month as well. So here's a trade that was set up this week to go long. You can see I've got the little horizontal line written, actually dropped into the chart here, and my first target here. And we did go long on the 24th of June, so just this week. And you see, market starting to move up, and right there, it just took about 48 hours, and we hit the first target, a $4 move on this stock in that amount of time. It's going to be awfully nice for your options premium. And we're going for more. I mean, we're hoping to get up to this next level, which is 145.76. And you never know. Maybe we'll get a run up to the third level. But once we get to this first level, everything's great because we've already taken some profit. We've been able to move the stop from down here up to our entry point. So now I know I have basically a free trade. And I'm just trying to get to here. And if I can get this move, over the next, day or so, an $8 move is fairly substantial if you're trading options. And it's extremely nice if you're trading stock. And there are so many symbols and stocks that we look at. I mean, some of our favorites are Research in Motion, Goldman Sachs, the CME, the Chicago Mercantile trades extremely well. We also trade a number of other stocks, and we, of course, give you a nice list of stocks to trade. There's Google, and some of those stocks, maybe, for a lot of people, they don't want to trade the stock, they trade the option instead, and we definitely, cover that as well. On futures, you saw a lot of great examples this week. Here's a trade on the 10-year T-notes, which is a market a lot of people don't think about. But man, this market trade's great. We had our first target here, our second target hit here, and literally to get to the second target is worth about $1,500. So talk about making several multiples of the investment in this course in one trade. I mean, there it is right there, and we'll show you all this as well. So Forex, definitely lots of attention on that, but futures and stock is available as well. Sign up for the webinar. Like I said, spots are going quick. ultimateswingtrader.com. Hope to see you in there. I'll answer all your questions, give you a bunch more information. Go to the blog, sign up for your free one, and we'll see you there.